Okay, so what happened? I was working on a shed,
Rumpy,
but then it, huh?
Hey,
we're
you,
What?
live.
Pete.
Oh,
Oops.
but I was gonna tell an epic
Message.
shed
New
story.
message. Where the hell are you, Pete?
Hmm.
Might have to save it. I'm curious,
Uh,
but we'll save it.
all right. You sure like that?
Hey, Genki. Hey, dude.
I think I mentioned before that I
Robo-Dog's
have
got its
names
wires
for all of
crossed
the
in the
different
hunter
parts.
transmission. Figured you might want to look into it.
Let's
Maybe
see.
it'll lead to Lee. Sending you the source coordinates. Really appreciate it, man. No problem.
Ah, I know what we're doing this part. Side questing.
Everything good? Haley and I are a little worried. It's okay. I just need everything to get back to normal first. I'll make it up to her, though. We're missing her exhibit. Okay, dude. Hope the lead pans out.
Good, he stopped talking, so now I can fast travel to the place I actually want to go to.
We.
But yeah, looking at the part names I have, I know exactly what we're doing this part. And it's basically we're doing side quest. It is a fun side quest, but we're doing side quest.
I'm going to the bathroom now. You don't need me for anything.
Sophie's gone for the entire part. Turns out he's the only one able to help us with
This is no hunt to be
thing.
a stain on my legacy.
I don't think he's coming back.
Disgrace, but deadly nonetheless.
No.
Find them.
I'm more worried where he's gonna go to the bathroom because there's not a bathroom in the Winnebago.
Raven, how many more people are on this guy's list? Drones.
I'll figure something out.
He's using this satellite network to track his targets. You're not
That
getting away
worries
that
me.
easy.
Anyway,
Let's fly.
My suit can pull the embedded data and lead me right to Lee.
so I'll show this. I'll show this off next part. But one of the things that cracks me up that I completely forgot that I had on. One of the things that you can turn on in the settings, I think in the accessibility options, is to basically. I don't know what feature it is, but it'll make chase sequences like this much easier. Hilariously enough, having that setting on during these sections means the second Miles starts following one of the robot birds that the hunters have, I can technically just put my controller down and the section will just auto-complete itself.
Hooray.
Yeah. I try to make it look at least somewhat natural, but by the next part where we actually finish this specific side quest, I by the end of it, I basically say fuck it. It's funnier just to let it do it itself.
Identities of the targets before it's too late. So, upload the data to the Spidey servers. He's gonna want to see this. Harry? Hey, you with Pete?
Server work. Is it just in Peter's apartment or something?
Listen, I saw you chasing that robot.
You know, that's a good question.
On the news.
Yeah.
Also, I mentioned this in an earlier part. He no longer has that apartment.
Or something.
Actually,
dude lost that apartment back in the first game.
Yeah. Maybe it's at.
Sorry, I'm just.
Maybe it's in the house in Queens or something.
I think it is because like he does live there. Like since the events of the first game, he does still live in Aunt May's house.
Nice to know I'm not alone.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I say still live there. He moved back in after Aunt May died.
We'll be good right now.
Or maybe Stark's giving him some storage space.
Bold of you to assume he's that lucky. Yeah.
It could happen. It'd be kind of funny, though. Just...
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember because I think the first game might have had a canon reason. Also, watch as I try and just get to the top of this for the sole purposes of gliding all the way to the graveyard. You know, on the other side of the fucking map. I think the only reason I just glide is one to show it off, and two because I don't think I have fast travel. I have fast travel available in that area.
Let's watch, see if Glitch can comprehend what gravity is.
You say, talking about the wolf cat hybrid that actually has fucking wings and can fly.
You get stuck in trees.
Hey, it's not my fault that people put those trees in my way. Besides, flying's hard. You know what? But
no,
before
I can't. I don't have natural flight abilities.
But before I forget, have you seen the Disney series Gargoyles?
Dad.
Yes, of course.
Really
Love that series.
Great series.
Sometime last year, I watched the entirety, and by watch the entirety, I mean I watched all the important parts and acted as though season 3 never existed. You know, as you do. But I watched that with my dad, and something that cracks me up is early on, if
people need help, I'm helping.
Mazza thinks that the gargoyles have the ability to fly, and Goliath explains to her, "No, we can't fly. We just use the wind currents." And then throughout the entire series, it's kind of a fuck you. You can fly.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
So,
who needs help out there?
Also, something that I didn't notice until this playthrough, and I show off here. I didn't realize that Miles could talk to Aunt May's grave, or interact with Aunt May's grave. Like, I genuinely did not know that you could do that.
Well, you can. I mean,
yeah.
She was nice to him, so
it's not weird that he is able to do it. It's weird to me that I didn't know you could do that.
Things are getting weird out there, folks. I mean, I know there's a lot of excitement about SM's black.
Ah, dang, I was listening to that podcast. That's the one thing that saddens me is doing certain missions will cut off the podcast. And sometimes I genuinely want to hear what the podcast has to say. And you can always go into the like the sub menu and check out different podcasts. I think like after we finish the main game, I might just have a single part which is just dedicated to side content. I have no idea which game this is from, but I know this is from one of the this is from one of the games. Jeez, I genuinely thought that, unless I mislabeled my parts, which I very easily could have.
He's heading over to Dr. Connor's house in Queens. Stay ready in case he needs backup.
Oh, really? Did Pete ask you to call me?
Well, no, but figured 2 Spider-Men are better than 1, right?
Sure.
I mean, true.
Okay, thanks, MJ. Sounds like he doesn't need me.
Oh yeah, that's I
Maybe I'll
forgot
go see
about
Haley
that.
in the meantime.
This is the pick a fucking mission. Um, this is the point of the game where Pete's an asshole to is an asshole to everyone, or starting to be an asshole to everyone. So
Oh. Should look around for some info.
also, without giving full context, I hope you're ready to see a robot dog.
I came across
Doggy!
the remains of one of his hunts in Siberia.
That was a lively.
I thought whoever did this is having a hell of a time. Wanted in. Because I had to prove myself.
Where was your hunt?
Kashmir.
Impressive.
I wish I had something to say. It's just kind of it's less of a so bored that that I don't have anything to say, and more of a I could easily make conversation. I just don't know what to talk about.
Had something.
You can't just have invisible hideouts around New York.
I do want to. I immediately turned invisible. I do want to say I did fairly recently. I think the other day I watched the I can't remember when I saw it, but I did see the new Spider-Verse short that um that Sony put out a while ago. It was good.
Reinforcements? Really?
I'm
Tell me yourselves.
half convinced that if the third movie wasn't delayed, that short would either have aired with the movie, or either it would have premiered with the movie, or it would have been included on like the Blu-ray
Wait.
DVD release
Now let's see what else
or
is here.
something.
Maybe you've got something to tell me.
What do you got, Birdie?
Quack, quack.
Map of their base. What are they up to? Oh, snap. Better take out that relay if I don't want reinforcements coming. There's
You know, it
also
saddens me. I
hidden
think
line signals
as
around
of
here.
now, in all the parts that I've recorded so far,
Keeping the blinds.
and all the parts I
It's
recorded
wreaking
so far,
havoc for Pete's
the
old
only
sniper guys.
person I have going
Not
to
good.
all the blinds and actually taking out the hunters is Peter. Anyway, time to get an unnecessary upgrade to a gadget. Ooh, now it's golden. Ooh. I like this mission because it's just kind of cute to me. Anyway, time to talk to an old blind
Hi,
lady.
ma'am.
Who's there? I don't recognize your voice.
It's Spider-Man? Oh, I didn't realize.
Alba. Charmed to meet you.
I heard you need my help.
Yes. There's a monster in my backyard. I can hear it at night. Scratching.
Could it be a stray dog? Or a rat?
My
Or a stray
allergies
rat
could
dog?
sense a stray dog half a mile away. And even New York rats don't get as big as whatever that is.
Is there anybody else here who might have noticed it? Family member? Guide dog?
Just me. No
Oh, I almost
food,
forgot about this.
no neighbors,
You
no
know,
service animals,
you
no
remember
allergies.
the hit
Remember?
DreamWorks film that never got a
Then
sequel,
release I
Megamind?
need it gone.
Got
Oh
it.
no, are we
I'll look
going to be
around and make
talking
sure what
about
I
the
find.
sequel series?
Please.
No.
I,
I,
oh,
I,
go ahead. I don't want to.
didn't you hear me? Megamind never got a sequel. No. Apparently, I didn't know this, but that series, that movie did get
Definitely not here.
get comics.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know it got comics. Well, and I don't know if the comics are just an adaptation of the movie or not, but it did get comics.
Never trust a garden statue.
I'm gonna have to
They've seen things.
I'm gonna have to one of these days look into them because it looks interesting.
Someone knocked this over. Or something. Ugh. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about a
Personal
sequel series to Megamind because that movie never got a sequel.
Yeah, probably just some bad dream I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try that again.
Okay.
Financing.
Dropping the joke for a second. I am genuinely upset that after so many years they finally do a sequel to Megamind and it's the movie that we end up getting.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, the TV series itself isn't as bad, but it's still pretty bad. That being said, like the movie is more or less just
Wonder where this leads.
it's just a large pilot for the
Nothing good ever came from the woods.
for the series, which is probably the best thing I can say about that movie. And that fact alone saddens me.
Trail stops here.
Although the characters, like the Doom Syndicate, apparently were characters in an earlier draft of Megamind and were included in the Megamind video games, which that's interesting.
Cars now?
So it's kind of a okay that like the film didn't just come out of nowhere, but it's still
or leaking.
Still not good. And to be fair, like at the time of recording this part, I have not seen that movie. I have not seen the second Megamind movie, nor do I really want to. I mean, if I were to watch it, I would do it with you guys as a commentary, just to see how bad it actually is. But
as long as I'm not suffering alone, I guess we can take a hit.
Yeah, maybe
Things all over the place. Where's it going?
Maybe when we can find another time to do it.
Yeah.
Lose your train of thought. But DreamWorks also did the sequel to Kung Fu Panda 4, or did a Kung Fu Panda 4 movie, and it saddens me that the best part of my experience, because I did see that in theaters about a week or so ago. The best part of that experience is getting the popcorn bowl.
Whoa, a hunter beast?
Because it's like a large it looks like a large ramen, or like basically a giant wok, or not a giant wok, like a plastic wok. And that in and of itself is pretty cool. Like it's a nice popcorn bowl, but the movie itself is mediocre.
Move, but I dumped 10 million random dog videos to its pattern recognition database.
No way, that's brilliant.
Yeah, and the best thing is it worked. I love it even more because Genki is programming it while you're reprogramming it while you do this, and I love that you basically shoot a web at things, and it'll just pounce on it, and it's like, oh my gosh,
memories while it's distracted.
this is a dangerous robotic creature. But holy crap, this is fucking adorable.
Let's find out.
Good doggy.
Good murderous Robo-Dog.
So, you have a name?
Designation F1D0. Fido.
Okay.
Hmm.
I was expecting killer or angst. Fido was better.
It's a good one.
This log is cached to a server.
Also, the box that just magically attached to the barrel.
Deeply enough to download this audio playback.
You are the traitor. I was doing my job.
Aw, poor Fido.
Must have tracked our log access.
Easy, Fido. Thanks. Please?
Here we go.
Yankee, is there an emergency brake?
I can't access manual override. Always wanted to say that.
Do something!
Try harder, Genki.
Genki, I'm running into fences.
Do you think it was the recording of that guy?
Sounds like a skill issue, Miles.
Always bad.
And Genki's out half the time!
And tried to cover up the murder. Fido! Stop! You want a treat? No, not the church! There you are. Come here. You're the guy who tried to kill Fido? Messed up, dude.
I mean,
He's done with you.
to be fair, it is their machine.
Yeah, but now it's part dog, so, you know.
It's only part dog because Genki filled its head with the mind of a dog so that it wouldn't eat Miles.
Now let's get that arrow out of you. Doesn't look too deep, actually. Here we go.
I mean, basically after the point that they essentially turned it into a giant robot dog, it essentially stopped being the hunters, but still.
And you're a good boy, aren't you?
No.
Who's a good boy?
Just to be safe, though, I'll wipe its memory completely, except the videos.
I do make
Still
sure to take a good screenshot of the good boy. I don't have music here because it's just a short thing. Also, I don't know if Miles did the paint or he got like other people to do it, but I love a lot of the goofier paint parts. Especially
the locals helped out with that.
The part that still cracks me up about Fido's paint job is they painted the two front fangs pink, and it's like, what? Why?
Made of various metals.
Like I'm not criticizing giving Fido a paint job to make him look a little less frightening, because I get that and I like it. It looks silly, but it's cute. But I love that certified good boy.
Hooray.
But yeah, like the part of the paint job that still cracks me up every time I think of this mission is just Fido's two fucking pink fangs. It's just like that. Like that's the part that always cracks me up most. All right. Anyway, enough about Fido. We'll see you guys next part.
See ya.